Let's talk about Bisaya possessive pronouns and adjectives. So first person singular, we are going to use the pronoun akoa, which in English means mine. So for example, ako ani, this is mine. However, if there is an object involved, then we are going to use the possessive adjective ako ang, which in English means my. So for example, ako ang bag, which modifies the noun bag. So, ako ang bag means, or in English, my bag. If we're talking about more than one person, that is, for the first person plural, we use the pronoun amua, which means ours. So, for example, amua na, that is ours. However, if there is an object involved, we are going to use the possessive adjective amuang. So with the ng, amuang. So for example, amuang balay, which modifies the noun balay. Amuang balay in English means our house. For second person singular, we have imuha. Imuha in English is yours. So for example, we have imuha na, that is yours. And again, if there's an object involved, imuha becomes imuhang. So for example, imuhang iro, your dog. Second person plural, we have inyuha, which in English is translated to yours. So for example, inyuha ni, this is yours. And again, if there is an object involved, to modify, inyuha becomes inyuhang. So we have inyuhang iring, your cat. Third person singular, we have iyaha, which in English is his or hers. So for example, iyaha ni, this is his or hers, depending on who you're referring to. And if there is an object involved, iyaha becomes iyahang. So for example, iyahang dulaan, his or her toy. And then for the third person plural, we have ilaha, which is in English theirs. So for example, ilahani, this is theirs. And then if there's an object involved, we have ilahang. So for example, ilahang uma. Ilahang uma in English is their farm. Let's have a recap of what we have discussed. So this is a comparison table between possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives. So let's start with the first person. First person singular, akoa. In English, it's mine. Akoa, mine. And then, if there's an object involved, akoa becomes akoang. And then, for the plural, we have amua, which in English is ours. And then, it becomes amuang with the ng if there is an object involved in the sentence. The second person singular, we have imuha, yours. And then for the possessive adjective, we have imuhang. And for the second person plural, we have inyuha. And then with the possessive adjective, inyuhang. And last but not the least, we have the third person. Singular, we have iyaha, which in English is his or hers. And then, with the object involved, it becomes iyahang. And lastly, we have the third person plural, ilaha, which in English is theirs. Ilaha, theirs. And if there is an object to modify, we use ilahang. Let's have a short quiz to check what you learned from this lesson. In this sentence, which would you choose? Iyahang or ilahang mga sanina? If we translate that in English into her clothes. The correct answer is iyahang. Iyahang mga sanina because iyahang refers to his or her in English. How about this one? Ako ang o imuhang sapatos. If the English translation is your shoes, are we going to use ako ang or imuhang? The correct answer is imuhang sapatos, your shoes. And this is the last one. Amuang or inyuhang negosyo. If in English, our business. Which one would you choose? Amuang or inyuhang? The correct answer is amuang. Amuang negosyo, our business. If you enjoy lessons like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified for every video we upload, don't forget to tap the ring icon. Again, this is Teacher Joanne. Hangtod sa sunod. Salamat!